Alright, so we're back. You see familiar sight here. Figured out what it was that was causing the running issue. I kind of just had to guess on the oil leak issue. I think there may be a hairline crack I can't see. But the main issue was this spark plug over here had been helicoiled, which is somebody drilled it out, put an insert in it, but they didn't put it in there correctly. So it was just letting all the compression out of that spark plug hole, and we need compression for this thing to go. So I bought a new used cylinder and head. So maybe I'll solve all this oil leaking today and get this thing back running on 2 cylinders at idle and with good power. And another thing is, I told you all about my bike last time. It's over here. It's been painted. We did it with rattle cans, and then the O'Reilly's gave it the O'Reilly special. 30 bucks. Chrysler electric blue metallic. 30 Duplicolor 1K clear coat. Come on over here. Get a close up of that. Get a close up. Get a no, not that close, but close up. Yeah, so it looks good. Besides, if you get too close, you might see something you don't like, which is part of it. Fix my header down there. It ain't pretty. Got an exhaust leak. Don't worry about that. But this one's pretty much good to go. Besides, the brakes are kind of not there. So we're gonna get started on this one, and we'll pick it up. All right, so we've got it back down to where we were the other night. Now we've got to take this off because we're replacing this, because I have a really good feeling this is where my issue's lying. So I'm going to try to work it off, try to capture it on film, try not to drop the cam chain all the way down in there, and we're going to see what happens. Ooh, if it's this hard to go on, I don't know how we're going to get it off. I mean on. If it's hard to get off, I don't know how we're going to get it on. That's what I meant to say. I don't know if I should have took that adjuster out first or not, but it doesn't feel very happy with me. Golly. Well, sheesh. What's going on? Ah, that's what it was. It was just that tensioner. Oh, there it went. Now my tensioner is stuck inside. Oh, good. Alright, so we got the head off. Wasn't much fun. I mean, not the head. We got the cylinder off. Wasn't a lot of fun. Come to find out, this was holding me back because this isn't removable for some reason. On the other cylinder, it did see where the cam chain made contact with the wall, but I cannot visually see where the leak is. These head bolts do have little openings into that valley that I was talking about that was leaking oil. So maybe it had a base gasket busted down here from the cam chain touching or something crazy. I really don't know. I'm just going to get to putting the cylinder on and seeing how she rides. Alright, so we got the new cylinder on. It's much more effort than it needed to be. I'm probably not gonna, this is probably gonna be the end of the video for today. Alright, so we're out here late night. We're gonna try to get this rebuilt. We got parts in, we got a new head. We got the correct head with valves. Well, correct to me. It's a 400T head. We're gonna try to get this pulled off, get the new pistons on, get the new head on. I'm gonna show you all the differences as we go. And we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna try to have it crunk tonight. So, we got a couple differences here. That's a flat top from the 400H HONDAMATIC. That's a kind of a domed higher compression piston from a 400A. This kind of sucks. This kind of cool. So I'm gonna get swapping these in, then we're gonna get putting a better head on it. Sorry, I'm zoned out. Just thinking. Yeah, pistons are in. See, they're not flat tops anymore. We gonna see how this works. We also totally did not put the cylinder on backwards twice and couldn't figure out why it wouldn't go on. So, let's get this head on. We can try to fire this thing up in a minute. We've finally got the head on. Had to take it off 2 or 3 times because we were idiots also. Just out here making big brain moves. You know, uninstalled parts is just weight reduction if you really think about it. Does it need it? Maybe. Less weight, go faster. Ain't that how the analogy works? Who cares if it's an O-ring that's supposed to seal off your oil? Almost like your oil is what keeps your motor alive, but we don't talk about that. We don't need those things.
Or the multiple dowels we have left over.
We're not going to talk about those either. They could just be extras. I can't remember because it's been like 2 weeks of me working on this thing. We're going to torque it all down. I'm pretty sure it got it all right. Torque it all down and see what happens. Well, we were going to speed it up.
Did we figure out where the dowels go?
Yeah, I was wondering why that head was sliding around so much. I can only imagine it's because there's no dowels in the bottom of the head.
So that there needs to come off again.
Yep. Hopefully it'll only be like a 10-minute job.
Now what are you doing?
Trying to remove the exhaust studs because they're too short on a 400T.
Well, it's coming along though, ain't it?
No, not really.
Neither are these. This is my current job. Assembling something I didn't take apart.
ASC certified, more like ASS certified. Showing what the hell you doing.
You are correct. Not on this stuff. I can take a car apart.
That makes inherently no sense.
I can't take this apart. I don't know what's going on.
You know, I can do something that is 8 times as complicated, but I can't do this. It's like saying, it's like an author saying, you know, I can write a whole book, but I can't write a paragraph.
Yeah.
Come on now, Dylan. It's 3 cables. I believe in it.
I don't. That's why you finna do it.
Well,
you went to college for...
in any future videos, it's not because I didn't let him come over. It's because he's dead.
You went to school for small engines. I went to school for big stuff, buddy.
Boy, you about useless. You know that? About useless tits on a borehole. Back in my day, we didn't just have somebody to call and figure it out. Just figured it out.
You had a service manual
Yeah, on paper too.
in a book.
Yeah. You know, back in my day, we used to have owner's manuals that told you how to adjust the valves, but now we got them telling you not to drink battery acid.
And bring it to a dealer.
Yeah, now what does this world come to? Back in the day, engine made a noise, somebody was like, I need to figure that out. Now they're like, I need to go to the dealer. Bunch of damn softies. So, I don't know if you can hear me, but I got it going. Sounds like it's about to die, but I got it going where it'll rev up. So, it's alive. Long journey, a lot of ideas. Got to see how it rides under load. Got to do plug readings, got to tune it. It's a long path, but it's going pretty good. I know it's a different day. We gave up that night. Come to find out, it was the battery was so low that whenever it crunk up, the charging system was working so hard that the battery voltage was super low. And it was working extremely hard to charge it, and it wasn't generating enough voltage to actually run the bike. So, we've got it running. Now it's time to do the cosmetic stuff. I'm going to play with the tuning, and hopefully we'll have a little roller video or something coming out on social media soon. Guess we're going to find out, and I'll catch you in the next one when we're working on, I have no idea what. Probably that truck over there is probably next. So, a lot of work. We're going to see what happens. I don't know if you can tell or not, but that bike's running. I've actually had people tell me they can hear their Tesla idle over that. You know, it's pretty interesting. By the way, new tail light on this joker. Ooh, see fancy. See real fancy. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Well, that's it.